Hi, I'm Jen and welcome to this week's episode of Chronic Cuppa, bringing back the office brew and a moment's mindfulness to your week. So I've got my Golden Girls mug here today. I'm a massive Golden Girls fan, Golden Girls geek to the core. I'm proud of it. But this week I wanted to talk a little bit about hobbies and hustles, or more to the point, side hustles. So right now, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm coming across tons of content all the time. Stuff like how I make 10 grand a month working like 25 different side hustles. And particularly in the current climate, with people being out of work and looking to sort of diversify or adapt or change their skill set, there's quite a lot of pressure on all of us, I think, to sort of think about extra income streams. Or changing what we're doing, and quite a quick or an easy way that a lot of us think maybe is out there is to perhaps try putting one of our passions into a side project or a side hustle, and monetizing it. And if you're able to do that, then that's brilliant. And I'm no way, kind of sort of poo-pooing that. That's brilliant if you're able to do that and be successful with that. But speaking as a previous small business owner, I also know what it's like, those of you out there who maybe right now, maybe you've been following your passion for a few years, and actually because of the current climate, maybe, things have had to fold, maybe you've had to make changes to your business, maybe it hasn't perhaps panned out the way that you'd wanted. And I know from personal experience how soul destroying that is, and you can take it really personally. And the easy thing to do is to find yourself thinking, well, I must be really bad at it. If I was that good at it, why didn't I make a go of it properly? Why didn't I manage to make money? Why didn't it manage to keep a roof over my head? And I'm just here to say that if you are that person, I hear you, I see you, I know what it's like, and you are not a failure. Check out my video from a few weeks ago all about failure and how we actually can use that as an opportunity to grow and to learn. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of send a bit of a message to anybody right now, whether you are a small business that's struggling, whether you are trying to get an idea off of the ground, or whether you're currently really like doubting your skills in your hobby. Just because you didn't make money at it, it doesn't mean that you aren't good at it. So please do carry on doing it. A few years ago, I had a baking business. It was great. I learned a lot from it, but ultimately it wasn't something that generated me enough income to be able to sustain paying for all of my outgoings. And I ended up going back into the corporate world and working full time. For a long time afterwards, I almost kind of had a bit of a mental block when it came to baking. I found it stressful, I avoided it, I just didn't want to do it because I didn't enjoy it anymore. All I kept thinking about was how much I'd failed supposedly in my business. And I also didn't want to share my baking with other people because I thought they would also be judging me as well, thinking, oh, if she were that great a baker, she wouldn't have to go and get a proper full-time job and all of that. So it meant that actually something that I really enjoyed doing and really loved doing to kind of sort of de-stress after the day became something that I really didn't enjoy doing and avoided doing. So this is also just a word of warning. If you do want to pursue a hobby, please do just keep it all in perspective. When you decide to sort of turn it into a business opportunity, again, don't take it personally, and don't let monetizing your hobby or your passion consume you or ruin you doing that thing. So again, if you're sat there and maybe you haven't been doing something for a few years because you feel that actually you gave it up because it's got some bad memories for you, maybe now's the time to pick that hobby back up, give it a go. Don't worry what other people think. Don't worry whether or not people think you're good at it, whether you can make money from it. If it makes you happy, then do it. So with that, I'm gonna enjoy a biscuit that I recently baked. And do you know what? I'm a better baker than I gave myself credit for. In the meantime, let's sink another drink. I didn't think this through. Because it'll give me time to think See you next time.